Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Patriot Nation TV. I'm your host, Tim Davis, aka Professor X, your New Age Patriot, with the 1776 attitude. Just one man, one opinion, trying to simplify the complex. What's going on out there, right? It is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022, and welcome to my show. Welcome to my show, where I tried defending the Constitution, exposing the buffoonery of liberalism, liberal logic, and while exposing the New World Order, Great Reset, tyranny, so on and so on. So if you're new to the show, please give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit like, notification bell for future shows. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. So today's show is going to be never apologize for being a patriot. Simple as that. Never apologize for being a patriot. And this is my case for it. You got to understand the four pillars of freedom. The four pillars of freedom. Liberty. The four pillars of freedom are freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and freedom to assembly. That's the foundation of a constitutional republic. And so my little show today is going to use two of the four. Freedom of the press, freedom of speech. All right? So let me start off by saying this. What if I told you, if it were not for alternative podcasters, bloggers, vloggers, YouTubers, people on Facebook, TikTokers, and other talking heads on social media, all of your news, all your information, all your news coverage would just be CIA-controlled, leftist, liberal legacy corporate media. And all legally done, I must say. All legally done using the NDAA Act. So we're approaching the election, 40 days away. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a video. Been in the gulags, social media gulags all over the place. So I'm finally free today. So as we're approaching the election, they're going to be talking about, you're going to see posts that may take down videos, they may take down your post. Whatever you're doing, they may take it down or label it, give it a fact checker, claim a misinformation or election misinformation, medical information, everything. They're just going to say misinformation about everything, just to try to keep you silent, keep you off social media, keep your algorithm down, stuff like that. It is what it is. But what if I told you people aren't being banned because of misinformation or fake news? What if the real reason they were being banned, shadow banned, put in gulags is because the government doesn't want you to know what's really going on? And big government and big tech made an unholy alliance to suppress half a population's point of view, violating freedom of the First Amendment, freedom of speech, opinion. Now let's make it clear, make no mistakes here. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat, libertarian. I'm a constitutional conservative. I don't believe in liberalism, progressivism, protectivism, any of the isms. There's really no good isms. There might be one. Maybe we'll figure it out at the end of the video, but there is none. I'm a constitutional conservative, and I believe in supporting God, family, and country. Simple as that. God, family, and country. And no, I'm not a supporter of Sharia law, Marxism, socialism, political correctism, welfarism, pronounisms. I'm not for any of that. And I won't fake reality for anyone. I won't pretend men can get pregnant. I won't pretend the air scary. I won't pretend that there's health in a needle. I won't even pretend that politicians care about you or me or people. I won't pretend schools provide education. I won't. And I won't pretend 2 planes took down 3 towers. I definitely won't do that. But anyway, yes, I am full of mistakes, imperfections, and therefore I am real. And I will never apologize for being a patriot. And this is what the First Amendment grants me. What I just said in the last 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and what I'm going to say the last 5 to 10 minutes. The First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech, which we just covered and continue to cover, or the press, Patriot Nation TV, or the press, independent journalist. Or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and petition the government for a redress of grievances. That's what we're doing. Freedom of speech ultimately means the right of other people to do things that you don't approve of. It's not about feelings. As long as it's not physically hurting you, that's all it is. Freedom of speech, freedom ultimately means the right of other people to do things that you don't approve of. You know, just like we just go back a little bit. I'm old enough to remember my 30s, 40s, now I'm in my 50s, when Obama called us clingers. It was in my 30s, right? Called me a clinger, a thumper. Then I moved up to where Clinton called me a deplorable, called us deplorables. Biden called us dredges of society. The media calls us racists, white nationalists, Christian nationalists. Trump just called me an American. That's here or there. So, you know, all these people are allowed to say what they want to say. The media is allowed to repeat these same words, these horrible words towards half the population. And I got used to be, you know, it's a consensus where everybody just decided to say that we're deplorables. I got used to it. But now, now I'm promoted to ultra MAGA. Biden confirmed that a couple weeks ago in his speech. Freedom of speech, right? First Amendment. 16 times he mentions the Republicans. 13 times he mentions MAGA. 7 times mentions extremism. 3 times mentions Trump. But when it came to the border, fentanyl and the border, inflation, crime, China, Russia, 0 mentions, all combined. So, you know, freedom of speech, you know, that was Biden and the Democrats' declaration of war on us, right? Half the country. Think about it, has a president ever spoken with such hatred to almost half his fellow citizens? When this has happened? And what is a MAGA Republican? An ultra MAGA, whatever they call us. You know, I don't know what it is. I mean, Make America Great. MAGA, maybe there's people confused with that term. I have somebody, ask me questions, what exactly does it mean? I have a problem with it, this and that. Not to get too far into the conversation. I just said basically when it comes to MAGA, I don't know, Make America Great Again, sure. Every country has blood and sins and stains on their history. Sure. Nobody's perfect. But when was America great? I'll just think of 3 quick things. 1776, 18 to 35-year-old kids, men, boys, declared independence, created America, gave us this great republic. Or I could even say the Civil War, when the country came together. They became a great country and abolished slavery and other horrible things. America was great when we all came together during World War II to defeat the Axis. Hitler, Mussolini. Or even recently, 21 years ago, 9/11, we all came together. I mean, those are the quick 3 things I could think of. But if you go and look what people are talking about, what is a mega Republican when you read people's talking about it. Basically, they're simple people who believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the right to free speech and self-defense. The Patriots, right? You're a patriot. Make America great. What's wrong with it? Make America great. We all come together. But that's not good enough. I mean, you got then you got the extreme MAGA agenda. What's the extreme MAGA agenda? This is the agenda they're saying is bad. The extreme MAGA agenda. What is it? Secure borders, fair elections, energy independence, tough on crime, save babies, stop genital mutilation of kids, put parents first, school choice, protect constitutional rights, put America first. I don't know. What part sounds extreme to you? Where is it? Where is it extreme? I don't know. But somehow, this is what's being taught. I just snorted. People will unfollow a friend for having a different opinion. This is how petty we are. This is how pathetic we are. People will unfollow a friend 30, 40 years, 20 years, 2 months, 1 day for having a different opinion. But yet they won't unfollow the news and mainstream media for constantly fabricating anger and stress in their life that they can live without. It's all negative every day. They do it, not ultra mega, ultra deplorables. And I will never apologize for being a patriot, for saying that, exercising my First Amendment right. Whether you agree with me or not, whether I agree with you or not, but, this is our country. We got to come together to keep what's right is right, regardless of our opinions. This is the USA. There is no one coming to our rescue if things go sideways. And things are going sideways pretty quick. No one will be resupplying us. No one will airdrop food, ammunition, medicine. There is no place to escape to for freedom. This is it. Remember, you're an American, right? You're an American. Live, think, act the American way. Americanism. Oh, ism. Right? I said later on in the show, I'll find an ism that's good. Americanism. The only ism worthy of loyalty. You're not white, black, yellow, brown. You're an American. Simple as that. Simple as that. You're an American. Start acting like it. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And these are the 4 pillars of freedom. The freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly. And we're losing them, and if we lose them completely, sayonara. And never, ever apologize for being a patriot and defending and fighting for what you believe in. I'm Tim Davis, a.k.a. Professor X from Patriot Nation TV, signing off. God bless you. God bless America. Talk to you soon. Good night.